This guy hasn't had a fucking lunch break in about 6 fucking months. Alright, yeah, maybe we need to hire someone. Okay, let me talk to the government. No, no one ever fucking said that, Hillary. Corporations and businesses create jobs, not you or your husband. And here, factoid, from a child who was a kid when your husband was in office, but still somehow brighter than you. And by the way, just on a side note, Monica Lewinsky turned 50 this year. Doesn't it just seem like just a few years ago she was crawling around the White House putting cylindrical-looking objects in her mouth? Doing your job, Hillary. Alright? No, the government does not create jobs. They create opportunities to buy jobs by not overtaxing the businesses and the people so people can go out and buy products, buy goods and services, and therefore they have money. The corporations have money to be able to pay their employees. That's why pay raises and a lot of businesses pay better, not because the minimum wage needs to go up, but because you're overtaxing the businesses so they can't afford to pay their employees just a smaller fucking chunk of change so they can afford a loaf of bread, water, and toilet paper. No, the fucking government with their overtax abuse is why minimum wage is jack shit. It's all that needs to be raised. Hell, $7.50 an hour, 40 hours a week is not a bad chunk of change, but because you tax so goddamn much from the lower class and the upper class and corporations is the reason why no one can afford to get by in this country. Like I said, getting back to my original point.
Amen.
The reason jobs are created are corporations and businesses. And yes, trickle-down economics fucking work. Because when money is...
Who created trickle-down economics?
Ronald Reagan. Because when money is in your pocket, you can afford to buy more. When I make more at different jobs, I spend more. Because I can pay my bills and I can have luxuries.
What can you do if you want to make more?
Get an education. Find a better job. Push for lower taxes because you can get more in your money. Thank you. If I can keep the government out of my fucking wallet every Friday on payday and lessen the burden in my pocket, and they can take care of their own shit instead of creating bogus programs that don't fucking work. Forcing the bullshit nutrition. You can't even get fucking meat in a goddamn child's meal anymore at school.
You can thank Michelle Obama for that.
Don't force litigation to censor what's on television. If you don't like what your kid's watching, get up, change the fucking channel.
Be a parent.
Your son's favorite football player gets busted for an OUI. Why is your son obsessed and idolizing a football player anyway? There's a ton of armed men and women in the military serving our country every day, willing to pay the ultimate sacrifice. That's who your kids fucking look up to.
Alright, if your kid is idolizing a football player, you should probably grow some balls and take a part of your kid's life. You should realize that you are the parent. You can teach the kid right from wrong. Not a football team. You can actually say, hey, do this or do that. And lead by example. Don't be a fucking pansy. Don't be someone that says, oh, I'm going to lead from the couch while they watch TV. No, you shut up, turn the TV off, shut the power off, you read your kids, and you do family stuff that grows values. Don't be stupid.
And that's another thing that pisses me off. How many fucking kids today are running around, ooh, look at my iPhone. You're 7 fucking years old. You don't need a goddamn iPhone. Learn how to read a book. Go outside. Build something. That's why today we don't have a generation of fucking doers. We have a generation of fucking receivers. No kid out there wants a job. No kid out there wants to bust their ass. When I was 7 years old, you know how I made my money for my parents? My parents didn't buy me shit. I went outside and stacked 3-quart firewood with my brother so I could get a fucking Happy Meal. So I had $5 or $7 to fucking spend. And goddamn it, I'll tell you, $5, $7 bought a hell of a lot more back in the day than it does now. And you know why it doesn't buy shit? Because we're overtaxed, overburdened, there's a lot of bullshit going on in this country. And there's a lot of fucking, oh, don't do this, don't do that, this is wrong, this is that. Because the government's interfering. Ronald Reagan, probably the greatest president we had of ourselves. Yes, I say greatest president. Because the last fucking few we've had aren't shit. We had Bush Sr. who likes to puke on people. We had Clinton who'd rather get his dick sucked. We had Bush Jr. who just did what his father fucking told him to do and was a puppet. And we have Obama who's fucking out there. Let's see how I can fuck up this country even more. Because I sent my daddy home. This is what we're fucking dealing with right now. We need to get our heads out of our asses. Work on what we need. And remember, as J&M Political Hour always says, if you don't earn it,
You don't need it.